Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We're right around the corner from MWA Money in the Bank. We have our last four MWA Money in the Bank ladder match qualifiers, including the likes of Jey Uso, as you see here, along with Samoa Joe, as Jey Uso misses with that super kick and Uranagi from Samoa Joe and finishes it off with a senton. That man is dangerous. Can you imagine all that weight plummeting down on you, as Jey Uso certainly can? He's going through it, but he's able to kick out at the count of 2 there. Remember that, folks, this is all for a chance at winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. Everyone here in this MWA ring right now wants it bad, as Samoa Joe laying in those chops in the corner. Jey Uso's chest getting lit up. Samoa bouncing off the ropes. Here he comes. Turnbuckle splash. No, misses. Jey got out of the way just in time, excuse me. Joe now in a certain predicament that's not going to be necessarily great for him. Here comes Jey Uso with those clotheslines in the corner, slowly cutting off circulation throughout that chest area, perhaps. Now, up top, pounding the noggin with his right hand of Samoa Joe. Shifting his weight to behind Samoa Joe now. You never know what Jey Uso or Samoa Joe really could be thinking, as here comes Samoa Joe, dragging Jey Uso out of the corner. Transition, Samoan drop. No, coquina clutch. A coquina clutch. A chokehold on Samoa Joe. This is his move. Jey Uso's using it against him as Samoa Joe fighting for the ropes. Jey pulls him back out to the middle of the ring. There's no escape. Jey Uso has it locked in tight. He has a very good grip, slowly suffocating the Samoan wrecking ball, I would say. Samoa Joe, he can cause some serious damages. It looks like he's starting to fade. Samoa Joe could be fading out right here, right now. I think that's just what happened. Jey Uso, that's it. The refs is going to call the match. Jey Uso is in the MWA Money in the Bank ladder match. We're back here for our second qualifying match. So Rey Mysterio's taking on Drew McIntyre. Drew's got the upper hand right now. He's arguably got the upper hand for most of the match. He's just such a tall, strong, powerful human in body that is hard for Rey Mysterio, arguably the smallest guy in this MWA roster, to get anything mustered up against this beast, this Scottish Warrior, as he's in the corner bragging about how good he is at wrestling. Rey with a step up. Oh, wow. What a move. Bouncing off the ropes with a leg drop. Enziguri or senton of some sort. Knocks out Drew McIntyre. Now driving his foot into the head of the Scottish Warrior. Rey going back in the ring. You got to wonder what his plan is here. He has all the momentum in the world on his side right now against someone that he needs momentum to beat. Now looking for this over the rope swinging dive. I don't even know what you should call this, but he's getting momentum off the ropes, and he gets caught. Drew McIntyre caught him. He Rey's in a dangerous position. Snake eyes on the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, into that future shock DDT. But what the heck? Rey Mysterio flipped out of the future shock DDT, and now a Hurricane Rana drives the back, the spine of Drew McIntyre into the edge of the ring. That's gotta hurt. Now Rey drop kick. Rocks Drew McIntyre as he does a spinneroonie, but oh no, Rey Mysterio's back hurts. Oh no. Rey Mysterio's getting pretty up there in age. I'm not trying to be rude to anyone or offend anyone, but he's getting old. And Drew McIntyre is smiling about Rey Mysterio hurting his back. Can you believe this? And now just kicks Rey Mysterio down on the ground, adding more assault to the back of Rey Mysterio, grabbing him by the hair on his mask. And just throwing him around like he's a little rag doll. This is brutal. This is horrendous. Drew McIntyre has Rey Mysterio back in the ring. I don't know what to think of this. I mean, Rey Mysterio had all the momentum. Then he hurt his back, and Drew McIntyre is looking to finish it off with a Claymore. As he counts out, but Rey Mysterio trips him up. He's in perfect position for the 619. Rey Mysterio looking, dialing up the 619 perhaps. Off the ropes. Oh no. The bad back. The bad back of Rey Mysterio. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. I mean, Rey Mysterio can't even go off the ropes. His back hurts that bad. Now he's back up, trying to find something to grab onto, to give himself a little boost, but Claymore to the back of the head. That's going to be it. I really hope Rey's able to pull this off. He was one of the guys that got me into wrestling to begin with. But, I mean, right now it doesn't look so great, as Drew McIntyre is just flipping him over with one foot. Can you believe this? Drew McIntyre is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back as Eddie Guerrero is driving those rights into the jaw of CM Punk, and now a few in the abdomen, looking for a, oh, look at this, throwback Eddie Guerrero, 3 amigos, that's one amigo, that's one. We're looking for a second here, perhaps, but no, what the, CM Punk fights out of it. Eddie Guerrero in a very dangerous position. CM Punk perhaps looking for a pile driver to Eddie Guerrero. And now CM Punk is now calling for the GTS. Look, go to sleep. Looking to perhaps put Eddie Guerrero to bed and end his dreams of becoming the MWA Money in the Bank holder, just so he can become a champion. Then he's got him up. Eddie Guerrero on the shoulders in that fireman's carry position on CM Punk. But he's fighting. Eddie Guerrero is not going to let this happen without a fight. He's got him back. He's got him in a chokehold. Eddie Guerrero reverses the GTS into a chokehold. But CM Punk is going to fight out of it with those brutal back elbows to the jaw, the nose, the face of Eddie Guerrero. Now that sit-down clothesline looking move. I don't know what you want to call that, but that looked like it hurt. That was a stiff shot right to the face. Now CM Punk climbing up to the top of the ropes. His at this point his puppet sort of an elbow drop. The Macho Man elbow drop to Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero kicks out at 2. Eddie kicks out at 2. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. CM Punk all alone in the ring, standing all by himself with just a beaten Eddie Guerrero. Unstable, doesn't know where he is. And Eddie Guerrero, you don't want to turn around. You don't know what's going to hit you. You don't know what's going to get you, Eddie. Eddie Guerrero looks dazed, but no, maybe he was playing some possum as he's driving his shoulder into the abdomen of CM Punk in the corner. Both of these men, I would love to see in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That would be electric. You know what else is electric? That spine buster from Eddie Guerrero, rattling the back, the vertebrae of CM Punk as he has to roll out of the ring, try and get himself back together, I would say. After that move, you don't know what could be going on throughout the body. CM Punk, frog splash, nobody got caught. Eddie Guerrero got caught. He's unstable on the side of the ring, though. What's CM Punk got him up there for? A GTS, but instead he lands it onto the upper ring rope. These ropes are tight as can be, and after that, I don't know how Eddie Guerrero is even going to have consciousness as CM Punk is back on the top of the ring for the Macho Man elbow drop. Lands it. Both men are exhausted. That's a 3 count. CM Punk is in the Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back Here's Ilja Dragunov, our final one. Mr. Ilja Dragunov and the visionary Seth Rollins. I have Seth Rollins vote. I love Seth Rollins. He is such a great competitor. He plays mind games perfectly. He's talented in the ring. He's good in the locker room. He can make connections as he hits that sling blade. Knocks the wind out of Ilja Dragunov. He probably doesn't even know where he is anymore. But as I was saying, Seth Rollins is just such a good competitor in the squared circle. As he misses his finishing move, the curb stomp. Ilja Dragunov's up. Seth Rollins doesn't know where he is. Off the ropes. Torpedo Moscow. No, we got caught. Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow rolls him up. 1, 2, kick out. Kick out at 2. Ilja Dragunov straight up, though, with a H-bomb that lands square on the mush of Seth Rollins. Both men stunned, and for the final time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this Money in the Bank briefcase is on the line, even though it's not technically on the line, but you get what I'm trying to say. These are the qualifying matches, and both men are now throwing haymakers in the middle of the ring, as Ilja Dragunov is getting the best of Seth Rollins, bouncing off those ropes. Clothesline, what the hell? Backflip into the pedigree position. What a maneuver. Pedigree, that's gotta be it. Pedigree, that's gotta be it. Curb stomp. There's not a chance in the world Ilja Dragunov will kick out from that move. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And as I was saying, you can see his maneuvers, his counters are so great on so many different levels.